okay? And then you can take it and you can use it, and then you can apply, put apps on top, on top, on top. This is exactly what happened in here. By the way, the brain is in terms of weight, is very little compared to the body weight. What do you think is the percentage? Just shower. I don't want anybody to sleep, by the way. I know it's Ramadan and you're fasting and you're tired and you have low blood sugar, but I don't want to sleep. I came from Canada just for you. So what do you think? What do you think is the percentage of weight? There is no right answer, you're just guessing.
1%.
Huh?
1%.
It's 2%. So in weight, it's about 1 kg, but anyway, it's about 2%. Okay. This actually doesn't give the importance of the brain. What gives the importance of the brain is how much percentage of the blood, because the blood has sugar and oxygen to every cell in the body. So you have the liver, you have the heart, you have the lungs, and you have the brain. What do you think the brain gets in terms of percentage of the blood? Just say anything.
30%. 30%.
Yeah, it is from 20 to 40.
40.
20 to 40.
20.
20 to 40. That's a lot. Why it's a lot? Because the brain is not a moving parts. Doesn't have a moving parts. Like the heart is actually doing this 24/7. For how many years? 100 years. From the mother womb till death, like that. It's a pump. It's moving, needs energy, but the brain gets more. So does this mean that when you say, I am tired mentally, it is a true statement? It's the true statement. Because there is a lot going on here. It's a lot going on. Let's talk about the pre-programming. God pre-programmed the human brain, which we call mind, in English mind, from the conception. You can see the newborn baby is pre-programmed. He cannot see. He cannot see. But he can use other sensors. The smell of the mother milk, the smell of the mother, and the taste of the mother milk, and make recognition. So if you take the baby after, say, 1 week and give it to another nursing mother, you will reject it because he's programmed. Not using this yet. And he's pre-programmed once he get the mother milk and he hold tight on her breast in order to get nourishment. Pre-programmed. She doesn't teach him anything, okay? To survive. And then once he starts seeing, he will smile to his mother. And if there is a stranger coming close, start crying. Unless the stranger becomes familiar, like a father or somebody. Okay? All these pre-programmed. So the bottom line is, this brain here is very important. It's actually the most complex system in the planet Earth. I repeat that. The brain is the most complex system on planet Earth. None is more complicated than that. This is not just hype. This is science. This is science. So in the theory of complexity, when you analyze and reverse engineer the functions of the brain, you find it's very complicated, and this is the highest complexity compared to anything, either man-made or natural. And we go to the pre-programming now. The pre-programming it's designed with a certain accuracy in order to survive. Okay? And when you become older, you have the option of putting on the RI add-on apps. Start growing. Okay? Either as a child, young boy, young girl in the neighborhood, in the household, and you have a choice to do good, and you increase the efficiency and the functions of the pre-program, or you ruin it. You ruin it. Ruin it. Because you have a choice. This is the design of the system. You choose exactly like this one. This is exactly like this one. This means that I can use an app and I can increase the functionality of my cell phone, or I can use an app which I don't know the source, and I can own all the apps, all the data, all the information. Let's talk about the brain. The brain has actually a very important function to perform non-voluntary jobs like breathing, like the heart rate, the blood pressure. No interference from you. Thank you very much, we don't need you. Okay? But also it has functions which is voluntary. This means walking,